Welcome to my channel. I want us to look at importance of BVAS and why, because of BVAS, pol- politicians or candidates like presidential candidate of Labour Party Mr. Peter Obi and many other candidates that are supposed to be structureless or don't have any structure who will win in 2023 presidential election and other positions across the board. 2023 general election will be like no other election since 1999. This is thanks to the Electoral Act 2022 and use of technology like Bimodal verification accreditation system (BVAS), which is replacing the smartphone, the smart card readers used in previous elections. The 2023 polls will be better in credibility, transparency, free and fair as humanly possible. This is bad news and bad market for dishonest independent National Electoral Commission officials because it is no longer business as usual. It is no longer business as usual. Those in government and in power who connive with electoral officials to recklessly cancel manual votes on their way to the collection centers, they will be disappointed. You know, in previous elections, those in power, they can connive with INEC and unilaterally cancel votes on its way to the collection center. They will be disappointed this time around. Technological development has no doubt strengthened the capacity of the electoral body by providing a level playing ground for all parties and improve on the hope of getting justice at the end of every voting exercise. This time around, a candidate can only be optimistic of winning elections if he or she is sure the people accept him or her. No government can easily impose anyone anymore. So this is not business as usual. This is not like in the past where the ruling party, if you have their tickets, you are as good as having won the election even before the first ballot is cast. It is no more like that. The old system of waiting in the wings and laying ambush at the collection center to change or swap result of votes already casted at the polling units, they are no more. So in the past, you see people keep on changing the results before you get to the collection center, or even right at the collection center, results are changed. But this is not possible under the BVAS, under the technology that are being unleashed for this election. At least we can give credit to President Muhammad Buhari for signing the 2022 Electoral Act because it has become a game changer, if you like. Before I go further, please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the major work rests squarely at the polling units from where results are transmitted electronically into annex server after the last person has casted his or her vote. By the new arrangement, counting of votes are done and the election results announced in the presence of everyone from where results are entered and transmitted. So the results are announced in the presence of everyone and is also automatically entered into the server. However, there will still be manual copies of results given to each participating political parties, security agents, and INEC. The major development here is the immediate electronic transmission, which was absent in previous elections. So in this election, the results are transmitted immediately to the INEC server from all the polling units in Nigeria. Immediately. This is different from what is obtainable in previous election or what was obtainable in previous election. In this way, everyone will see the result from all units are transmitted and monitored from the various situation rooms created by different candidates, parties, security agents, observers, and other monitoring groups. So you can see the level of policy of the results coming out from all the units, polling units in Nigeria. Because of this development, we have now gotten to the to a level whereby a situation where the ruling party connived to INEC to cancel results of opposition parties in some areas is now history. In the past, we have a situation in the country where the ruling party and INEC can connive and cancel result of areas where they feel that the opposition is popular. They cancel the result unilaterally. They can't do it anymore. It is no longer business as usual. They can't try it, and if they try it, they can't succeed because of technology. Now, this level of electoral policy, checks and oversight has to a large extent served as serious check against any electoral malpractice or fraud. The new tide is definitely against riggers of election. Riggers of election know that this election will be difficult to win. That is why they are agitated. That is why, even though they claim to have structures, they are scared of the candidates they say has no structure because they know that the structure they had before is structure of rigging, and now it is difficult to rig. That is why the only option left for them now is to buy the vote. But they bought the votes in Oshun. It didn't work for them. People collected their money and vote according to their conscience. You will see more of it in 2023 presidential election. People will collect their money because the money belongs to them. They are stolen money that they are returning back to them. So people are free to collect it and they will vote their conscience like they did in Oshun. Many Oshun voters collected 10,000 naira, 7,000, 8,000. They voted their conscience. That is what will be replicated nationwide in 2023. Now, with BVAS, incidents of manual accreditation and the incident forms, which had encouraged electoral fraud in the past, will be no more. You know, in the past, if you cannot be accredited, they will give you incident form you fill and you vote. This time around, if you are not electronically verified, you cannot vote. No excuse is tolerated for that. So as a result of this, all results must be uploaded or transmitted electronically. Immediately voting is concluded. Because of BVAS, all results must be uploaded immediately voting is concluded. There's nothing like taking it to collection center to go and fill up. No. And they are transmitted into the INEC official website or server, if you like, right from the polling units before taking the results to the ward, constituency, state, or collection centers. So the results are known. I can tell you for free that because of this, by 3 or 4 p.m. on presidential election day in February next year, the election, the next president of Nigeria will be known. Or if there will be a runoff election, Nigerians will know about it before 4 p.m. on election day, February 2023. Now, because of BVAS, there will be no more agreement between parties to share unused remaining ballot papers, no more massive thumb printing and stuffing of ballot boxes. You know, in previous election, the excess ballot papers are shared among political parties. They distribute it among themselves. Of course, the richest party in that vicinity will get more because they will share more money than the rest. And they will enter one place and start on printing. This election will expose the real voters in Nigeria. We have had a situation where a place like Borno State, under occupation by Boko Haram, up to 10 local governments occupied by Boko Haram in 2015 and still terrorized by Boko Haram in 2019. They returned more votes than even peaceful part of southern Nigeria. It is, it is, it is, it is amazing how they do it. But these beavers will expose all those millions of votes they used to get because a situation where people that are living in IDP camps have their votes intact, people that left war zone from their communities and ran to Meduguri can vote more than those who are living in peaceful part of Nigeria in 2015 and 2019 will be normal. The real voters will be exposed from northeast and northwest in this election. Mark my word. Mark my word. So that stump printing they used to do, they will gather them at the IDP's camp and every other place, and the people will be thumb printing. Or they will gather them in anywhere, in any ward, whether in Lagos or any other place. People will be thumb printing, and return millions of votes. This beavers is going to stop it, going to expose them. And I can tell you for free, the vote from northeast and northwest will not be as staggering as it used to be in previous elections. Now, because of beavers, if you like, go and steal ballot boxes. You are wasting your time. You cannot change the results. The people's votes are now counted. However, this thing cannot be possible unless you register to vote. And it is not only to register to vote, you must also be deliberate about collection of your PVC. Now the registration is over, so nobody can register now. The campaign now is on those who registered to make sure they collect their PVC. Now, when you have taken the trouble to collect your PVC is useless unless you come out on election day to vote. So you must make deliberate effort to come out and vote. Because if you don't come out to vote, then the system will return those who have put this country the way it is right now. So you must come out to vote for the presidential candidate of your choice. The presidential candidate you believe will change the political system, change the economy, and return Nigeria back to prosperity from being a consuming nation to a producing nation. You cannot achieve that without coming out on the election day to vote. Now, when you come out on election day to vote, make sure that you protect your vote. Do not go home. When you are going to the polling unit, go with your lunch bag, go with your dinner, your dinner meal, so that you will be there to police this situation. Stay there until the result is electronically transmitted. It's announced and electronically transmitted, and it is confirmed that it has been sent. Then you can go home. You should be able to volunteer 24 hours of that very day to ensure that the right thing is done about your vote. Because that 24 hours is far more important than another 4 years, another 8 years to allow those who put this country the way it is right now to continue in power. That sacrifice, you must do it for yourself, for your family, for your parents, for your country. That is the only way to guarantee the victory of Peter Obi, the, the, the structureless presidential candidate of Labour Party. Because if you do not stay and police the results, I can tell you for free, these people will hijack the process and retain power, or PDP will come to power, which is no different from APC. So if you really want a real change in Nigeria, if you want to see the end of ASU strike, you want to see the tap running in your pipe bomb, running in your water running in your tap, you want to see power, electricity, 24 hours. You want to see good schools for your children. You want to see people pay the living wage. You want to see inflation return to single digits. Let me tell you, the level of inflation in Nigeria in 2014 was 8%. In 2015, it was 9%. That was single digit inflation that the APC inherited. Now, the inflation rate in Nigeria is 18.6%, double digit, and it is getting out of hand. Before the end of the year, the inflation may reach 20%, 25%. The naira is over $700. Oh, 700 naira. The naira is about 700 naira to $1 right now. There are already predictions that by December it will be 1,000 naira to $1. How long can you allow this to stand? You should be able to sacrifice 24 hours of the election day to spend all of it at your polling unit to ensure that the right thing is done, to ensure that the right result is transmitted, to ensure that your preferred candidate who will change this bad situation in the country for prosperity to once again return to Nigeria. That is not asking too much from you. That will be your patriotic duty to your country. That will be your gift to your children, your grandchildren, and great grandchildren. That will be your contribution for a better Nigeria. BVAS have given you opportunity that has never existed since 1999. You now have opportunity to put this country aright, to turn Nigeria from a consuming nation to a producing nation. The ball is in your court. Do not waste it. Do not misuse it. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button. Hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.